NDN Collective is inviting the community to attend the unveiling of the Remembrance Garden Project, which aims to create a meaningful and respectful memorial space dedicated to honoring and bringing attention to lives lost at the hands of police and provides a place of healing for their loved ones. Joining me now is Murray Lee Sisatan Wapitan, Director of Community Engagement, and Andy Ironshell, organizer with NDN Collective. Welcome to the show. So nice to meet you, gentlemen. Tell me about the garden, the remembrance that people, what will people experience this Thursday?
What we'd like them to experience is a safe space to have a conversation about accountability of law enforcement here in Rapid City. Due to the dire statistics of disproportionate incarceration of our people, the use of deadly force against our community members, and really creating a safe space for healing to happen. Okay, now the garden is almost like it's a takeoff from the one that was in Minneapolis for George Floyd, correct? Yeah. That was what, Say Their Names, or Remember Their Names, something like that. Yes, we were inspired by that.
You were inspired by that, okay. And go ahead.
So, yes, we were inspired by the community after the killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis and the way that they honored that situation. You know, it could have been very different, but they chose to stand in prayer and hold systems accountable in that way.
Right.
And so we look to model ourselves after that same community values.
With this garden?
With this garden, of course.
Okay, and so Murray, talk to me. Where does healing begin?
I think healing
in South Dakota.
In South Dakota?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, in South Dakota, I think healing begins by being able to have constructive conversations that are going to be uncomfortable.
Right.
I think it starts by having those conversations and creating spaces for those conversations, talking to people that might not be ready to be open, but keep pushing and pressing forward, because those conversations need to take place. When you talk about things like accountability or past traumas or anything like that that has to do with our collective history as Native Americans in this, even in just this area, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable, because it's not easy,
right,
and it's not very pretty at all. The history that does exist, and even as you move forward through history to modern day, there's a lot of things that are very, very, very hurtful. So,
right. Now, just tell me, Thursday, if the community wants to come out and support this, where do they go? What time? Just give us the details.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. We would welcome the community to come out, everybody to come out.
Yeah.
It's this.
Because when we know better, we do better.
Of course.
When we learn more.
Right.
So go ahead.
Yeah, no, this Thursday, we'd welcome everybody. This Thursday at 6:30 p.m. at NDN Collective headquarters, 408 Knollwood Drive, right here in Rapid City, just off Haynes by the Taco John's. So.
Okay, what time?
6:30 p.m.
6:30 p.m.
Yep.
The whole entire South Dakota community is invited to come out and support this garden of remembrance and to begin the healing conversation.
You bet.
All right. Well, thank you so much. So nice to meet you, Murray. Thank you.